Have you been dreaming about owning your own home, but it just feels impossible? Well, in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on a strategy you might not have even considered. Turns out something you already do every single year, filing your taxes, could be the secret key to getting you into your very first home. Let's dive in. For most people trying to buy a home for the first time, this is the big one. It's that massive down payment that just seems to stand in the way, right? It can feel like you're just stuck renting forever. But what if a huge piece of the solution was already on its way to you? That's right, your annual tax return. It's so much more than just a little extra spending money. I want you to start thinking of it as a powerful strategic tool. It's the seed money, the very foundation for your down payment that could seriously fast-track your journey to becoming a homeowner. So how much are we talking about? Well, the average tax refund is right around $3,000. And for a lot of folks, it's even more than that. That is a serious chunk of change that can make a real dent in a down payment and turn that far-off dream into something that feels, actually possible. Okay, but listen up, because timing is absolutely critical here. When you file makes a huge difference. If you file early, you can get that refund as soon as February. That means you have cash in hand ready to go right when the spring housing market heats up. You'll be way ahead of all the other buyers who wait, get their money in May, and then have to jump into a much more competitive, crowded market. So you're probably thinking, okay, that's great, but what if my $3,000 doesn't cover the whole thing? And that's a totally fair question. The good news is your refund doesn't have to go it alone. There are amazing resources out there that most first-time buyers just don't even know exist. It's called Down Payment Assistance, or DPA for short. These are programs literally designed to help you bridge that exact gap. So if your tax refund is the fuel for your home buying journey, think of DPA as the rocket booster that launches you over the finish line. And this isn't some one-size-fits-all deal either. DPA comes in a bunch of different flavors. You've got grants, which is free money you don't have to pay back, zero-interest loans, and even forgivable loans that can literally disappear after you've lived in the house for a few years. There are so many ways to get the help you need. Now, if you're looking to buy a home specifically in Southwest Washington, you have a local secret weapon at your disposal. It's called the Washington State Bond Program, and honestly, it can be a total game changer for buyers in this area. So how does it work? Well, the best way to think of it is as a silent second mortgage. It helps you get into the home now, but you might not even have to make payments on it until you sell or refinance way down the road. To really get into the nitty-gritty and see if it's right for you, you absolutely need to talk to an expert. And for that, you'll want to ask Marcia Gonzalez over at Evergreen Home Loans. She's the pro on this stuff. All right, feeling ready to make a move? The whole process is probably way more straightforward than you think. Let's break it down into a simple, 4-step action plan to get you from filing your taxes to holding the keys to your new home. Here's what you do. Step 1, get those tax documents together and file as early as you can. Step 2, make sure you choose direct deposit. That's the fastest way to get your money. Step 3, and this is so important, call a local lender to see what down payment assistance options are available to you. And finally, step 4, get pre-approved. That pre-approval letter makes you a serious buyer in the eyes of sellers. Look, buying your first home can feel like trying to solve a giant, confusing maze. But you do not have to do it by yourself, especially in SW Washington. You can build a team of local pros like Rob Morton and Marcia Gonzalez who will be your guides every step of the way. Think of them as your 1-2 punch for buying a home. On one side, you have a real estate expert like Rob Morton. You might know him as Real Estate Rob. He's the guy on the ground in SW Washington finding you that perfect home. On the other side, you've got a mortgage guru like Marcia Gonzalez at Evergreen Home Loans. She's the one who handles all the money stuff, securing your loan and locking in the best DPA program for you. So when you're ready to actually start looking at houses in CW Washington, your very first call should be to Rob Morton, Real Estate Rob. He knows the area inside and out. You can reach him directly at 360-787-3675. And for the all-important money side of things, to figure out that Washington State Bond Program and all your other DPA options, you're going to want to talk to our trusted expert, Marcia Gonzalez at Evergreen Home Loans. Her number is 503-754-6902. So here it is, all in one place. This is your SW Washington home buying dream team. Go ahead and grab a screenshot of this. You've got Real Estate Rob Morton at 360-787-3675 and Marcia Gonzalez at Evergreen Home Loans, 503-754-6902. With these two on your side, the whole process gets a whole lot simpler. So let me leave you with this thought. What if getting the keys to your own home this spring isn't about years and years of saving? What if it's really about filing your taxes early and then making two very important phone calls? Your dream of homeownership might be a lot closer than you ever imagined.